Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Ricardo, what are you doing with the in-ear monitor system? You're a recording engineer. What's cool about this is that I'm going to be able to implement it into my videos, because now I can monitor wherever I want. I can walk around my studio. Doesn't matter where I'm at. No, but in all seriousness, shout out to Phenyx Pro for sending this over. They saw my channel, they like what I do, and they hit me up. They're like, yo, how about we send you one of our products, your choice. You need to do a review for us. So I chose the PDP-M. I think it makes the most sense for my channel. I didn't want to review something that I wouldn't try to use or just use in general. I don't know. I feel like I can have fun with it. So anyways, let's get to the unboxing and let's see what's in the box. All right, before we open the box, let's go ahead and check out some of these features. So like I mentioned before, you can record in mono, obviously, but in stereo as well. It records 24-bit up to 48K, which is, is similar to like CD quality, basically. I can, in fact, confirm that the connectivity and the quality is super solid. And I would say, for this product, for this price point, and for the portability, the range on it's pretty good. It's between 160 to 200 feet. It's got a 7-hour battery life. And the cool thing is you can connect multiple receivers to one transmitter, which I think is cool because, if I have a couple more of these, which I think maybe I'll get another one, I think it'd be cool to implement it into studio recordings, obviously for rehearsals, or if any band or artist wants to rehearse in my studio, obviously something like this can come in handy. The first thing we're gonna get is the actual transmitter. You can see it's super small. I'll do a size comparison. And then the next thing is the actual receiver itself. Same thing, super compact. I would say, it kind of reminds me of a similar shape to like an AirPod case or something. And then after that, we have a XLR to TS adapter. So if you need to use like a TS connection, then they got you covered on that, which is nice. It's super handy. The next connector that they give you is super important. This is what's gonna make your signal stereo. It's a 3.5 millimeter to XLR. And the next thing they give you is I would say it's a pretty good gift. It's a pair of earbuds. I tested them out and they sound fine. For the price range and what they're giving you, you won't need to pull out your over-ear headphones or carry your expensive headphones. These are more than enough. And they were nice enough to include these extra ear tips. So if you have big ears, small ears, whatever the case is, they got you covered on that. And the next thing is this dual USB-C to USB-A charger. So you can charge both the transmitter and the receiver at the same time. Even if you have something like a portable charger or something, that also works as well. I mean, come on, Apple's not even including chargers in their boxes anymore. And the next thing right here is the manual, which has a lot of good information. Obviously, it's going to tell you how to use the unit. Honestly, this is one of those things where you probably don't even need it. It's so simple to set up. It's super easy. And the last thing they give you is a pouch where I can confirm that all these things can fit in the pouch and you can just throw in your backpack, throw it in your bag, whatever the case is. So here's the transmitter up close and personal. You can see it's honestly not that big, which is really nice because, if you've worked with in-ear monitor systems, you know that sometimes, most of the time, the units are pretty big. But because this is self-powered and it's supposed to be something where you can just throw in your bag, obviously they're going to make it small. And let's go ahead and turn it on. If you hold the power button down for like a second, and you can see that the channel indicator shows up on the screen, and we have a green LED, which is indicating that the battery is full currently. And then obviously on the left, you would have an indicator showing that it's either low battery or needs to be charged. You have your up and down selector to select the channels that you are wanting to use. On the bottom left, we have the USB-C charging port. And then on the right of the unit, we have that 3.5 millimeter connection that will allow us to turn this into a stereo unit. And you can see it's not that much bigger than my Google remote, which I think is a plus. It makes this unit super portable. And like I said, you can just literally throw it in your bag. And here's the receiver, also not that big. You can literally clip it. It comes with the clip on the side. You can clip it on your jeans, pants, whatever. It also stands up flat. So if you just want to sit it on a surface somewhere, you can do that as well. So same thing as the transmitter. On the front, you have your up and down button, so you can choose your corresponding channel. And similar to the transmitter, you also have an LED indicating your battery life. And the way you would turn this unit on is with the swivel on the top, and it also controls your volume as well. And then you'll see your port where you would plug in the headphones. And then on the bottom, you have your USB-C charging port. So if you hold down the power button for like 2 seconds, if that, you'll see the small little screen with our channels selected turn on. And then you'll also see that our battery life indicator has turned on as well. So now if we take our actual receiver, swivel that little knob at the top, give it a little bit of volume, you can see that we have our signal indicator connected, showing that it is connected to the actual transmitter. And then we have to make sure that we match that channel as well. And now we're connected. And then at the top, you see that headphone jack, and that's obviously where we'd plug in our headphones. So yeah, as you can see, all in all, it's a super simple setup. It's a very portable unit. They give you everything you need in the box to get up and going. You don't need to buy any extra stuff. For only $200, I mean, you can't beat that. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, thanks to Phenyx Pro for sending me this unit to review. They did not pay me. They aren't paying me to say anything about this. This is my own personal review and thoughts on this unit. Nothing bad to say. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You can't complain about it for the price point, for what they give you. And like I said, the quality sounds good. I didn't notice anything weird about it, anything funky. It never dropped, anything like that. So thanks for stopping by. Again, shout out to Phenyx Pro for sending over this unit. I appreciate them over there. And if you're interested in buying this unit, I'll leave a link below. It's not an affiliate link, but if you're looking for something super cheap, super affordable, and sounds great, I would recommend this. If you made it this far, thanks, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.